Alrighty, so a lot of people have been asking me to do a plan with me video, so here we go. I'm doing it a little differently just because I do not want to bore everyone with writing down every single thing. So I kind of already started it. Obviously, it's kind of hard to do really a plan a week just because things change, professors change the schedule, they add something, they take something away, so I can't always be sure that this is going to be my guaranteed week. But I do know a few things that are going to be due for Wednesday or due for Friday. First off, just say that I only go to class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have 5 classes each, or for those 3 days, and just like a couple things that I do and don't do. A couple people have asked like how I choose colors, what pens I use, and I'll get into that in just a few seconds. But I don't always color code. Sometimes I'm just using colors because I think it's pretty. But this week I decided to have one just because I have 5 classes and it just seemed to be easier to keep track of them all. As you can see, I'm using pink for 2, or pink and purple for 2 classes each, so it might be a little difficult at first to understand, but that's the best way that I can color code. And I also will put, like I said, the title. I'll show you. In some cases, if I'm so confused on what class it is, because I did only choose 3 colors for 5 different classes, for the most part I can tell which is for what class, but like in this case, I still wrote down what class it was for just to make it simple for me, and so I don't get too confused. Alright, and then also some people have been asking me the pens that I use. I use mostly these pens. They came in a pack of, I think, 10. They're Papermate Profile. I love them. This is the second time that I've bought them, and they last a good while. I think about 2 years, I think the first set lasted me, maybe a little less. I don't know, but I love them. They are awesome colors. And then I just have like a normal black pen. This is also Papermate, but it's their breast cancer awareness line. And then I also have this pen that I have actually really enjoyed. It's pretty sure it's from Michaels. Ooh, why isn't it? There it is. But it has a fine point on one side, and then a thicker side on the other. It's by like Le Plume. I don't know exactly where it's from, but I'm pretty sure it's from Michael's Craft Store. But yeah, those are the pens that I mostly use. I also use Sharpies at times and highlighters. Sharpie highlighters. For the most part, I'm with Papermate. Woo. How I always do everything is I grab all of my syllabuses that the professors have given to us. Some of them are online, but they all have a schedule, and I just have those all out while I'm doing my agenda, just to be able to plan everything out correctly. And I can also see when certain things are due, like I know when midterms are, so I can just give myself little reminders here and there, like midterms coming up in 2 weeks, things like that. So yeah, I always have my syllabuses out. Syllabuses. Also, I will write certain things that are not maybe due that week, but the weekend after. So I just want to make sure that I am preparing for it at least, and I'm aware of what's going on. And also, I know a lot of people notice these little quotes that I do. I'll always write either a Bible verse or some sort of inspirational quote, and I'll write it at the bottom or on the side or somewhere. And I like to make sure to leave a lot of spaces empty, just because, like I was saying, things changed and I want to be able to pull out my planner if needed during class, write something down, and have room for it. So the most important part, probably, I would say, is the second half of my planner. As you see, I always do like a to-do this weekend, and then I'll do arrows everywhere, which is kind of confusing maybe to some people, but I don't look at Saturday and Sunday as two separate days, really. I look at it just as the weekend, and I kind of just clump it all together, and whatever I can get done. I don't really choose a specific day to get those things done. It's just things that I know they're going to be due Monday or even possibly Wednesday. So I do that, and then I also just make sure to leave room to write things up. Alright, so there you have it. That is how I plan a week. I just do color coding sometimes, and I just make sure to stay on top of my readings and everything else in between. I definitely recommend anyone who wants to stay organized to use an agenda of some sort. So yeah, that's about it. You can keep up or stay updated with everything as I fill in all the blank spaces on my Instagram. But for now, that is it. Thank you for watching.